Scorpio. Hi, my babies, my lovelies. I missed you. I love you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I miss you. I love you too. Okay, so it's a general read. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you have Scorpio in your chart, or you're dealing with a Scorpio, or, the title just resonated, then this is for you. This is your message. So the last time I checked with y'all, things were popping, okay? Like, deep love coming from both sides. I got the goosebumps. Like, it was just hot. I'm here. And I just felt real dreamy right now. Like, cue the dream sequence, like, from Saved by the Bell. Don't wake me up. Or was it a dream? Because Mercury retrograde is coming out here. And we're actually in the shadow phase before Mercury goes into retrograde. So now the things that we've been thinking about are up for review. Could be with a relationship, with a commitment, a Taurus. Definitely communication is on the chopping block right now. Communication within the dynamic. So a lot of you reconnected with somebody, or you're wanting to reconnect with somebody. And your advice card that came out was choices, and it's the number 8, and this is your number. 6, 5. So yeah, 6 being the past. 5 needing to change some sort of perspective on something. It's like there's got to be I heard something's got to give. And it must be something that has to do with communication. Like, there's almost like it's just not clear. Okay, here we go. So I feel like this could be something around technology, social media, because the 3rd house is about communication. But with Uranus here, this is, technology. This is Aquarius energy, something that is out of the ordinary. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Gemini, the lovers. Yeah, look, 8th house, endings and new beginnings. So, yeah, okay, I feel like there has to be a conversation, or has to be there's some sort of going back to the drawing board in regards to the way you feel or something like that. And I feel like it needs to be spoken, how everyone feels in the situation. And I say everyone because, why do I say everyone? Oh, I saw the Libra card when I was shuffling. And, Libra, it talks about making a decision before it's made for you. And then I saw in this deck, here, the 7 of Wands. So being defensive is, or like blocking people out, blocking certain things out. Yep, there goes that 2 of Pentacles. Juggling. That's why I was saying other people in the mix. This is taking a turn, Scorpio, and I'm not sure where it's going. I feel like you guys are closed off to someone, or just someone is being a little bit more closed off to you. And it's making you feel like, well, was this worth it? Was this right? Should I walk away? And I can tell you right now, I can attest to this because I'm actually going through the same thing that you guys are going through. And I don't have a prominent Scorpio anything in my chart. Look, the Hierophant, 2 of Cups, mutual feelings, with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like, okay, yeah, I just have an 8th house stellium. So basically it makes me like a Scorpio. Practically. Very dark. I feel like whatever situation that you guys are in right now, like, it has all of the makings and the spiritual connections to last a long time. Because with the Taurus being here, the Hierophant, this is a commitment. This is like something that is in place for a while. But Uranus does come to shake things up, but I feel like it's more so along with the commitment. But let's just find out, okay? Something that's established, and it's like, let's, okay, if you're reconnecting with somebody, 6 of Swords. Who got this? The first one out. Sagittarius, watch that one. 7 of Wands. Yeah, it's like If you're reconnecting with someone, it's kind of like we can't do things the same way that we used to. Something's got to give. We have to do things differently. But that conversation needs to take place. Woo. Hello. Four of Swords. So this is that timeout. Hold on, let me think about this. Let me weigh my options. Things are going on right now in somebody's life where it's like, I'm not about to quote Gucci Man, but I am. You know, girls are like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming. We're not gonna say that girls are like that, okay? I mean, hell, I could say that about men. They're like buses. Miss one, next 15, another one's coming, okay? But it's like something is being juggled, like trying to juggle in between two situations. So someone is leaving a situation to go into another situation, which honestly sounds like it's kind of fucked up, but I feel like this is guided. I feel like if there is communication that has come to kind of a halt with you and another person, I feel like you both have things to figure out, because Gemini, it's like they're mirroring one another and they're pointing to one another, but they're actually doing the exact same thing. And this is, Gemini is about communication. Whoa, all right. The Fool and the Five of Swords. So I feel like there is one more. Okay. One more chance. Biggie, give me one more chance. At the bottom of the deck, we have Two of Cups. There's that mutual love where I was talking about. And under it is the Eight of Swords with the Chariot. So I feel like there is like, yeah, with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, like there's some sort of communication has to freaking happen. If you're not communicating with this person, I don't know what to tell you. No. I feel like it's going to come in. It's going to be something unexpected. If it's going to be something around like their feelings, it's like they're wanting to start over. This is not for everybody, okay? Some of you are actually going to shut somebody down. And they actually might have been honest with you, but you felt like they were playing games because they didn't make a decision. But it's like, if they were coming back and they just didn't know how to word it, yes, that is immature, because it's like, yeah, we are adults. We need to communicate. But it's like, that made you suspicious. Because there's so much sword energy where it's like you're super in your head. There's more thoughts than there are feelings right now. It's like the feelings are really taking a back seat. And it's like it started out with the feelings, but I feel like the communication kind of put the feelings on hold, because it was just like, well, wait, what are you doing? Like, where is this pause coming from? You were hot one day, now you cold the next. Like, what is this? Things are changing right now because it's very windy outside. I'm just looking at everything moving around. And I love it when it's windy, because I know things are about to change. Because it's literally shifting, like all of the molecules and all of the things that have rained down on us while we were sleeping, and while things are, because this is a thing. This is why a lot of messages and things come to you in dreams, because the world is still at that moment. Or, you know, a lot of things are still. Aluna explained it the best, but there's the pause in the whole, like, hold on, let me think about this. Who had this one? Look, whenever I drop a video the same day, any videos I drop on the same day, they're all connected, and they all have like interconnecting messages. So go back and watch those. So definitely Sagittarius had this in the same spot. And who had this at the end? Might have been Gemini. So Gemini said, and then Gemini is right here. So go back and watch those. All of them. Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces. Yeah, because in this one, it's like things are cold, but it's like they're melting. Like he's standing on this decision. And this could very well be you. Because it's like you are almost, it's like you don't want to get hurt. You're holding these 3 of Swords. Or you're holding on to hurt. Somebody is holding on to hurt. And it's kind of putting a pause on the situation because it's like, let me just light some of this really quickly. Hold on. There's a pause because it's out of fear. Not knowing how someone is going to be perceived. Not knowing how you're going to be perceived. Them not knowing how you're going to perceive them. Not knowing if somebody is really honest or not because it's like, we've done this before. And even if you're dealing with someone new, there are things that are happening that are reminding you of older situations. Where it's like, I've done this before. I've done this already. I don't want to go through this again. That's sweet grass. Can you smell it? Hey, you're whispering hella loud. Let's clarify. Because it's almost like with Gemini, the thing was that it was like the inner child was actually stronger than you. Your inner child, that was the message for Gemini. Like, your inner child is stronger than you right now. And it's like you're needing to allow spirit to take you where you're going. That was with Sagittarius too. Like, it's like, don't worry, we'll get there. And green, like, that's the heart chakra. There's a blockage somewhere. And with the Taurus here, you know, Tauruses are known to be stubborn. With this green here as well, it's like you're set in a way. You're set. I mean, Scorpio, you're a fixed sign too, just like Taurus. That's your opposite. You guys get stuck in ways sometimes where it's like, nah, I already know. You don't have to say it. I already know what it is. And Scorpio, sometimes y'all do know. However, if you want things to be different, yes, you know, but there are other things that are, I feel like, haven't been revealed to you yet. And I feel like you guys have, like, your 10 of Cups, like your happiness, the route to get there is happening in a way that you didn't expect. It's happening in a way where it's like, the universe is throwing you guys curveballs because it's a part of your growth. It's a part of your spiritual growth. It's a part of your development as a freaking human being altogether. And the universe is like, work with me here. Even if you don't get the conversation from the other person, it's like, be connected to spirit. And this has been the overall message today. Be connected to spirit, because regardless of what anyone says, you know, we always have that inner knowing. And there's a fine line between, like, you know, our egotistical selves telling us one thing, like, oh, because yeah, I already know, versus our intuition and our connection to source, our connection to God, to spirit, like, where that we have that inner knowing where we say, you know, we're not coming from a place of like arrogance or just like, oh, because we just know better. Like, and I feel like there's a need to find that balance with that. So it's like you can choose which route you want to take. Like, you're being given a new opportunity. I just saw the Ace of Cups. Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups. 3 of Cups. See, this is that reconciliation. There's a celebration around. But it's like everything is so mental. And that's why there's a pause, there's a need to slow down, revalue, reassess, review, all those things. Who had that message? Like, ooh, I just saw the hummingbird. He's up there in the tree.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be on the wall.
He's supposed to be on the wall?
Yeah.
He can be wherever he wants.
Okay.
He could be wherever he wants.
Okay. But I can't sit on that chair.
You can? Yeah, you can sit on that chair and look. Page of Cups. See? This doesn't look like a fish. It looks like a dolphin. I just feel like there are conflicting emotions. Here's the other. I do just feel like there's conflicting emotions because there's a cycle that has ended where it's like you don't need to think about those things anymore. Those things are going to keep you stagnant. He's up there in that tree. You'll see him when he moves. He's sitting still. I've never seen a hummingbird sit so still like this. And I was just talking about being stagnant. Let me see if I can pull up this hummingbird, the spiritual meaning, so I can explain it a little bit better. A wee bit better. Hummingbird. Whoa, wait a minute. Never mind. I feel like this is already going to take too long. Okay. Anyways. Okay, but like this offer that is being presented to you, I feel like there's something conflicting about it. And I kind of just feel like you are kind of in the way of that, where it's like, let me think about it. Hold on. It's almost like you're putting spirit on pause. Like, nobody puts the baby in a corner. Yeah. Like you're being defensive. And didn't I say that in the beginning of this read that I saw somebody is just super guarded? Limited communication. But it's like that doesn't, and it's not reflecting how they actually feel. And this could be you too. The Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like you guys kind of like need to take a break from each other, or you needing to take a break from other things, from certain things, certain individuals, so that you can get your mind right, so that you can come back fresh, renewed. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Didn't I say you were holding the Three of Swords? But there's a transformation. Look, and at the bottom of the deck is the World. Okay, so we're going back to what I was saying. We're going back to what I was saying about the whole, yeah, super guarded. This looks like it's behind glass, like it's looking out of a window. Look, and the windows are broken. It's like the emotions, the messages are trying to get through. Message. They're trying to get through because birds are the messengers. And it's like they're coming, they're flying at you, they're hitting the glass. Because they have things to tell you. They have things to say. But you're being shielded. And it's like you or someone else is not being as transparent. It's like okay, yes, glass is transparent, but it's like you can't actually get through to it. So if you have open communication with somebody, but you're not really penetrating, you're not really getting through. And it's almost like the glass is pretty much blocking out the emotion. Somebody doesn't really want to feel the deep feelings, but they have them. And this is where the mind games come into play, because it's like someone's not making a decision, or the decision is going to be made for you. Yeah, and this is all around the Ace of Pentacles. With the tower here twice. Like something's going to... Either somebody's going to move. A tower is going to happen to where something is going to move forward, but somebody has to make a decision. And so this is basically the decision whether to open up and really hey. Sheesh. The decision to like really open up and communicate and feel everything. And I feel like it's the two of you because you guys are mirroring one another. Well, let's read your advice card. Don't fuck up a good thing, okay? Like, if this is related to that last read. The love that is here is amazing. It's deep. Look at how deep these waters go. Like, this almost looks like it's underwater. You're in a glass house underwater. Eventually, this glass house that you're in, this glass tower, is gonna shatter. Either way, the emotions ain't going nowhere. I can tell you that. To make your decision, ask yourself, which experience best allows your soul to grow? Did I or did I not? Okay. If you have drawn this card, you've come to a crossroads in your life where choices and decisions need to be made. This period can be quite challenging as you weigh your options. Your mind tells you one thing and yet your heart feels differently. The mind, with all its logic, reinforces your core beliefs in what is safe and secure with creature comforts and stability. Your heart, on the other hand, pushes you to explore possibilities and adventures that seem all too foolish. Wow. Oh, crap. All too foolish and irresponsible to the mind. Dearest one, your soul longs to grow, evolve, and expand to higher states of consciousness. Your heart knows this, as it is the guiding force between you. Look at the butterfly in the heart. It's already out of the cocoon. The mind is the vehicle that assists you in getting to where your heart needs to go. Are you growing in your current situation, whether it is in a relationship or working environment? Or does spirit have to bring outside influences such as changes in your working environment or new friendship that causes you to review your current situation? Who got this card? And because I remember seeing this with something. Thank you. But this was the initial, so I feel like the universe is about to throw something at you. If it is external influences that are pulling at your heartstrings and not your current situation, then it's pretty clear that the place you are in is not serving your highest good. It may be serving you on a physical creature comfort level, but your heart and soul needs more. You need to be challenged and pushed to make breakthroughs. Why play it safe? You have one life to live, and the mission isn't to be too cautious. Our goal is to grow and expand. I literally said this. Closing doors in your life may not be easy. Trust your heart and inner guidance that you are being taken somewhere beautiful. You are not alone. Divine guidance surrounds you continuously. Okay, consciously. And the affirmation for this card is, I am courageous as I listen to the guidance from my heart. And the associated chakras for this card is the solar plexus and the heart. So Scorpio, don't let a good thing get away. But also, if something seems like you're not being fulfilled, you need to make that decision as well. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. If this resonates, comment, like, share, subscribe. I love, love, love you guys. Oh, also, if you'd like to book a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. I love you guys again, and I'll talk to you soon.